Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive with us.
It's great to be here.
Today we're exploring self-love habits for women.
Sounds great.
We've got two awesome sources we're looking at.
Okay.
One's got 24 tips, the other has 13.
Okay.
But we want to break it down to like the 10 most impactful habits.
I like it.
Ones that'll really resonate.
Yeah.
Get ready for some aha moments.
I'm ready.
I think you're going to love this.
Awesome.
It's interesting, both sources emphasize what self-love isn't
Right.
before going into what it is.
Absolutely. It's like you've got to clear the clutter
Yeah.
to make space for the good stuff.
Exactly. One of the big naughties that hit me was rescuing others.
Oh, yeah.
I think so many women, we fall into that trap.
For sure.
I know I have.
It's a common one.
But why is overgiving actually bad for self-love?
Well, think of it this way. You're always pouring from your own cup.
Okay.
You're filling everyone else's, but you never refill your own. Or
Yeah.
you end up feeling drained, resentful.
Yeah.
You lose sight of what you need.
Right. It's like that airplane oxygen mask thing.
Yes.
Take care of yourself first.
Exactly.
Then you can help others.
It's not selfish. It's essential.
That brings us to habit number 1.
Okay, let's hear it.
Put yourself first.
Love it.
I think a lot of women struggle with this.
It's definitely a common challenge.
How can we shift that mindset and make ourselves a priority?
It starts small.
Yeah.
You know, even 15 minutes a day just for you. Do something you love reading, taking a bath,
Yes.
even just disconnecting.
Yeah.
And remember, saying no is a complete sentence.
Ooh, I like
You
that.
don't need to over-explain or feel guilty.
Right, it's not selfish.
Exactly. Self-care is essential for our well-being.
Okay, ready for habit number 2.
Hit me.
Stop comparing yourself to others,
Oh, that's a big one.
especially in the age of social media.
So true. It's everywhere.
It's a trap I think we all fall into sometimes.
Absolutely.
But how do we break free from this comparison game?
Be mindful of what you're consuming online.
Okay.
Unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate.
Ooh, that's good.
Remember, everyone's on their own journey.
Right?
Celebrate your own wins, big or small.
I love that, shifting the focus inward instead of outward.
It makes a huge difference.
Okay, habit number 3. This is a big one.
Let's hear it.
Don't be afraid to let go of toxic people.
That's powerful.
It can be tough, especially with long-standing relationships.
It's true, but sometimes it's necessary.
How do we identify those toxic relationships and actually set boundaries?
Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with someone.
Okay.
Do you feel energized or drained?
Interesting.
Do they criticize, manipulate, or disrespect your boundaries?
Wow.
Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is.
It's like they say you can't heal in the same environment that made you sick.
Exactly.
Sometimes letting go is the healthiest choice.
Even if it's hard.
Okay, let's move on to habit number 4.
Okay, ready?
Embrace your past selves.
Ooh, I like that one.
This is all about self-compassion, right?
It is accepting our journey flaws and all. Recognizing those experiences shaped us.
It's like giving our younger selves a hug,
I love that image.
saying, hey, you did the best you could with what you knew then.
Exactly. Instead of dwelling on the past with shame or regret,
Yeah.
let's reframe them as opportunities for growth.
I love that shift in perspective.
It is powerful.
Okay, ready for habit number 5.
Hit me.
This one's surprisingly powerful. Keep your word to yourself.
That's interesting. Tell me more.
I never thought of it this way, but
yeah.
every time we break a promise to ourselves,
Like skipping a workout or procrastinating.
yeah, or neglecting self-care,
It happens.
it erodes our self-trust, like
Yeah.
you're saying we're not worthy of our own commitments.
You're so right.
But when we honor those commitments, even the small ones,
It builds confidence.
exactly, we reinforce that we're reliable and capable,
It's a positive cycle.
like building that inner confidence muscle, one promise at a time.
Love that analogy.
Okay, moving on to habit number 6.
Okay, what is it?
Allow yourself to make mistakes,
Ooh, a tough one for many.
especially for women striving for perfection.
It's time to ditch that perfection myth.
Yeah,
We're all human. We all make mistakes.
it's true.
It's okay. In fact, they're valuable opportunities.
For growth.
Exactly, for growth and learning.
You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So instead of beating ourselves up,
We can learn from them.
right, asking ourselves, what can I learn from this?
That's the key.
How can I do things differently next time?
That's a much more empowering approach.
I love that shift in perspective.
Me too. It's transformative. Welcome back. It's amazing how these simple habits can be so powerful for self-love and growth.
Right, it's all about shifting that mindset from self-doubt to self-love.
Absolutely.
Ready to dive into the next habit on our list of 10.
I'm ready. Hit me.
Okay, this one is taking every opportunity life presents.
Okay.
or creating your own,
I like that.
especially for women in their careers.
So true.
It's about being proactive, seizing those moments,
Yes.
not waiting for permission to shine.
Yes.
Like you're the author of your own story.
I love that.
You have the power to create the life you want,
You do.
but it requires stepping outside that comfort zone,
For sure.
taking risks.
Right.
So often we hold ourselves back,
Yeah.
waiting for the perfect moment or perfect conditions.
It's easy to get stuck in that waiting mode.
But this habit, it's about embracing the unknown,
Embracing the unknown.
trusting we have the strength and resilience
That's key.
to navigate whatever comes our way,
You got this.
recognizing our potential, going after what we want
Yes.
with courage and determination.
Love it.
And that leads perfectly into our next habit,
Okay.
trusting ourselves to make good decisions.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So important, especially for women.
Yeah.
We're often bombarded with opinions and expectations.
It can be overwhelming.
It's about silencing those outside voices
Tuning it out,
and tuning into our own intuition,
trusting your gut.
that inner voice that guides us toward what feels right.
It's there. You just have to listen.
Reclaiming our power, trusting we know what's best for ourselves.
Absolutely.
And when we do that,
That's how it happens.
we make decisions from a place of strength, clarity, confidence.
So powerful.
It's a game changer
It is.
for all areas of life, careers, relationships, personal choices.
Every aspect.
So empowering.
Totally agree.
Okay, now let's talk about a habit that can be really transformative,
Okay. I'm intrigued.
processing our fears.
Oh, that's a big one.
We're often told to be strong, push through our fears.
I guess ignore them.
But this habit encourages us to sit with those fears,
Sit with them.
to understand them and learn from them,
That's interesting.
acknowledging that fear is a natural human emotion,
It is.
not something to be ashamed of or suppressed,
It's part of being human.
like befriending our fears instead of fighting them.
I love that image.
And when we take the time to process them,
Yeah.
we can uncover valuable insights about ourselves,
Self-discovery.
about our
It
beliefs.
can be eye-opening.
Wow. It's like turning those fears into fuel for our journey.
Exactly. Instead of letting fear hold us back,
Right.
we can use it as an opportunity to learn, grow,
And become even more resilient.
more resilient.
And that brings us to our final habit in our list of 10.
Okay, what's the grand finale?
Feeling pain and joy as fully as you can.
That's a beautiful one.
This one's all about embracing the full spectrum of human emotions,
The highs and the lows.
allowing ourselves to feel deeply,
Yeah.
not shutting down or numbing ourselves when things get tough.
Sometimes our first instinct is to avoid those tough emotions.
But it's acknowledging that both pain and joy,
They're both part of the journey.
they're part of the human experience.
And they both have something to teach us.
Exactly. When we allow ourselves to feel fully,
Let's really experience it.
we connect more deeply with ourselves, with others, with the world around us.
Connection is key.
It's about living with authenticity,
Being true to yourself.
embracing the richness of life in all its complexities.
I love that.
And we're back for our final part of this deep dive into self-love.
I'm excited to uncover that last habit.
And me too. It's like the grand finale.
It is the cherry on top.
Okay. Are you ready to reveal the 10th habit?
I'm ready to lay on me.
The 10th habit is be kind to yourself.
Ah, that sounds simple, but so important.
Right. It might seem basic, but it's really the foundation of all of this.
I can see that.
It's about treating ourselves with the same compassion we'd give to a loved one.
Yeah, like imagine you're talking to your best friend.
Okay.
Would you criticize them harshly for a mistake?
No way.
Would you constantly compare them to others?
Definitely not.
You'd offer support, encouragement, a listening ear.
Absolutely.
So why are we so much harder on ourselves?
That's a good question.
Self-kindness is about silencing that inner critic,
Yeah.
replacing those negative thoughts with love and acceptance.
It's about celebrating our strengths,
Yes.
acknowledging our efforts, and forgiving our imperfections.
It's so important.
Recognizing that we're worthy of love and kindness just as we are.
We are all works in progress.
And it's a journey, not a destination.
Absolutely.
We'll have days where we struggle with being kind to ourselves.
It happens.
But the key is to keep coming back to that compassion.
To keep practicing.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into self-love for women,
It's been a great journey.
I hope you're feeling inspired
Me too.
and empowered to cultivate these habits in your own life.
These habits can truly make a difference.
They're not about achieving some perfect ideal.
Yay.
It's about embracing our authentic selves
Seeing you.
and creating a life that feels joyful and fulfilling.
That's the goal.
So as you go about your day, Remember to be kind to yourself.
Kindness is key.
Celebrate your uniqueness and never stop nurturing that love within.
You deserve it.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into self-love.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you on our next deep dive.
See you then.